I worked for developers for 14 years, one of the big combines and one of the smaller developers, and I learned more about land buying in 5 years as I worked for the smaller developer than I had in the 7 years with the combine. I was made redundant, started the business in my daughter's bedroom, poor thing, and I was determined not to spend anything until we could afford it. I used to cycle down to where Heather used to work to pick up faxes, used to use the post office for photocopying. But the first deal we did was the Romsey Brewery site down in Romsey, and when my cheque hit the mat, having not earned anything for 18 months, I have to say it was quite emotional. We promote working with clients, strategic land. The land is identified through local plans and our own identification of sites working through the planning system. We use a lot of local plans, go into a thing called Schlars and Healers, which is where strategic land is very often promoted. We approach landowners on identifying sites. We go and see people. We're working for local authorities. We've sold land for Arran District Council, Mid Sussex District Council, and very recently we sold a school for East Sussex County Council.
This business is Bob. Bob is the unique selling point. He is interested in people and will take time to talk to people, which means that the landowners, the farmers, the people who own the caravan sites feel they are wanted and needed, and therefore will give him the land to sell. He's been here several years, well, lots of years, and has built up relationships with big housing companies, and they trust him.
Can't really do without the experience that he's gained over the years. As well as obviously he worked for developers previously, so that's set him off on a good footing, and he's just built and built and built on that. I think the main thing with Bob is he's very communicative with his clients. He loves explaining to landowners the ins and outs of what a deal means. He has a lot of patience actually on that side, and that's perhaps somewhere where other larger companies may be charging on a per hour basis, but we don't do that. We'd much rather that the client was happy with the eventual sale that's agreed, albeit some of them do take years and years and years, and actually that's resulted in obviously recommendations from landowners to other landowners.
People are saying to me, you get to a certain age where you want to do this funny thing to retire, and I have to say I have absolutely no intention.